Good morning, candidates. This is banking updates dated 7th December. Highlights of the monetary and credit policy statement. In interviews on 7th and nearby this date, they will ask this question. The repo rate remains unchanged. Standing deposit facility, all other rates also remain unchanged. Real GDP registered lower than expected growth of 5.4% in quarter 2 as private consumption and investment decelerated. Real GDP growth for 2024-25 is projected at 6.6%, with quarter 3 at 6.8% and quarter 4 at 7.2%. Real GDP growth for quarter 1 is projected at 6.9%, quarter 2 at 7.3%. Headline CPI inflation surged above the tolerance level to 6.2% in October from 5.5% in September. CPI inflation for 2024-25 is projected at 4.8%, with quarter 3 at 5.7 and quarter 4 at 4.5%. CPI inflation for 2025-26 projected at 4.6%. Quarter 1 4.6, quarter 2 4%. Next meeting of MPC is scheduled to be held on February 5 to 7, 2025. Statement on developmental and regulatory policies. Reduction in CR. It has been decided to reduce the cash reserve ratio of all banks by 50 basis points in two equal tranches of 25 basis points to 4.0% net demand and time liabilities, with effect from fortnight beginning December 14 and December 28 respectively. This will restore the CRR to 4% of NDTL, which was prevailing before the commencement of the policy tightening cycle in April 2022. This would release primary liquidity of about 1.16 lakh crore to the banking system. Interest rate cap on FCNRB deposits. At present, interest rates on FCNRB deposits are capped at the overnight alternative reference rate for the respective currency/swap plus 250 basis points for deposits of 1 year to less than 3 years maturity, and overnight ARR plus 3.5% points for deposits of 3 years and above and up to 5 years of maturity. In order to attract more capital inflows, it has been decided to increase the ceiling for fresh FCNRB deposits with effect from December 6 for 1 year to less than 3 years maturity at rates not exceeding 4 basis points, and deposits with maturity between 3 to 5 years at the rate not exceeding ARR plus 500 basis points. This relaxation will be available till March 31, 2025. Expanding reach of FX retail platform through linkages with Bharat Connect. Please read this. Introduction of the secured overnight rupee rate, SORR. Connect to regulate, an initiative for open regulation. Please read this. Then introduction of podcast facility as an additional medium of communication. Reserve Bank proposes to launch podcasts for wider dissemination of information. Enhancement of limit for collateral-free agricultural loans. At present, banks are required to extend collateral-free agricultural loans up to 1.6 lakh per borrower. This limit was enhanced from 1 lakh set in the year 2010 to 1.6 in 2019. Now it has been decided to raise the limit to 2 lakh, extending the scope of pre-sanctioned credit lines through UPI to SFBs. Please read that. Framework for responsible and ethical enablement of artificial intelligence in the financial sector. Artificial intelligence solutions to identify mule bank accounts, that is mulehunter.ai. That is, mule account means that account which does say wrong deeds. Please read that. Economy and finance, GDP growth in Q3 to make up for Q2 loss, says Finance Minister. Higher interest cap may have muted impact on NRI capital. Economists warn against a tighter fiscal consolidation. Banking and finance, Parliament Committee approves reforms of proposed in insurance bill. Please go through this. Now the foreign investment limit to be raised to 100 from 74. Forex reserves up by $1.51 billion to 658.091. New demat accounts additions hit 7 months low in November, shows data. SBI card surpasses the milestone of 20 million credit cards in circulation. Goldman Sachs quits climate coalition for banks, biggest one to exit group. Business and industry, ITCMAARS aims to support 4,000 FPOs by 2030, benefiting 10 million farmers.
Sir,
Yeah,
can't see the screen.
you are not able to see the screen. Is it not
No, sir.
visible?
No, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. JP Morgan overweight on some Adani Group bonds. At 1.25 lakh crore, Tata Power plans to double capex in green energy over the next 5 years. Mulls nuclear foray. Regulatory development news, Cabinet approves setting up of 28 new Navodaya Vidyalayas and 85 new Kendriya Vidyalayas under civil defense sector. Government taps MSMEs startups for defense technology, sanctions rupees 1,264 crore project. Key indices as it is, they are remaining as it is. From 14th only there will be change. CRR is to be, they have already shown it. They have already shown it as 4%. Actually, it is from 4%, 4.25 from 14th and 4% from 28th of December. Sensex is like this, Nifty is like this. US dollar is growing strong only 84.65, pound sterling 107.91, euro 89.53. Thank you.